Good afternoon, my name is David Rogers and I'm the CEO of the Massey Shaw Education Trust. This afternoon we're going to be looking at the work in progress that has been made on getting Massey Shaw back to full working order. The start of our story, it begins in 2018 when Massey Shaw was returning with some of the Dunkirk little ships from a trip to Ipswich. And as the boat came down the Thames, it was noticed that the engines were running hot, and one in particular, the starboard engine, was actually starting to malfunction. When we actually got back to our home in the West India Dock, investigation started to try and find out exactly what the problem was. And from then on, we then found that one of the heads on the main engine had started to disintegrate. So we ended up having to take the engine apart, strip down all the various components in case something had happened with the main crank, because we were concerned that this was obviously being damaged in the failure that happened on the boat. So from that time, from 2018, we've now been working hard to gather the funds that we require to actually assist us to rebuild the boat itself. Now, finding parts for an 80-year-old fireboat isn't the easiest thing in the world. In fact, we have traversed the world trying to find the parts that we need, and that process is still ongoing. But fortunately, we've managed to raise a large amount of the money. We set a target of £50,000 and we've raised over £30,000 plus now to help us to achieve the funding that we need for the parts and for the work going forward. Right, we've now moved our position into the engine room just so we can explain to you and you can see for yourselves the work that's actually been involved to actually strip the engine down and prepare to get it ready for various parts, etc. So as we look down the engine now, we've got the bed of the engine, and the thing we're missing for is a piece that goes along the middle there, which is the crankshaft. The crankshaft's been the biggest part we've had to remove out of the boat, and that took some time to do, a lot of planning, but thanks to our volunteers and supporters we managed to get the crankshaft out, and that's now gone away to a company up in the Midlands, and work has started to rebuild the parts, etc., and to do the work that we need to get that back. So we are now expecting work to be completed. It has to start from the bottom up, but we are looking at the parts to be with us by the end of June, July time, and then the main construction work can start. On my left hand side we have the fully rebuilt engine, which is the port engine, and this enables us at the moment to do some displays, so that's an opportunity for you to come and see it in action, and connected to it are the fire pumps as well. So this is how the engine will be looking like when it's completed. So we look forward to that in the very near future. I'm pleased to report that the work is progressing really well. We've now ordered a number of parts from various parts of the world in order to complete the restoration, and we'd like to say a big thank you to all our supporters and sponsors who actually have been working hard to support to make sure that we can move forward with the project. We now have a good timetable, and we'd like to invite people to come along and see the boat during this restoration time. We are open. If you go onto our websites, you'll notice that we're available normally on a Wednesday or a Saturday. We have other dates as well, but we'd love to see people come along and see the boat, and particularly when we were able to use our other working engine to do some pumping to show you what Massey Shaw is all about. Thank you for supporting us.